There are sellers making 9K a month selling AI art as digital downloads on Etsy. The holiday season is in full swing, and so now is the time to start posting listings to cash in during Q4. But what exactly makes a bestseller compared to a listing that gets no sales at all? Well, it turns out it's just a couple of key differences that can make or break a listing. In this video, we're going to walk through exactly how to find those and how to tune them up so your listings become those bestsellers. So let's go ahead and get into it. So as you can see, we have another classified CIA document here. But before we get there, I do want to cover a shop on Etsy first, and that is Atlas Vintage Prints. As you can see, if we analyze their shop, I have it up right here. They have monthly revenue of $9,345 selling AI art as digital downloads, right? And I think you can see why. I mean, they have a very, very premium aesthetic, right? A lot of vintage, rustic style designs, really nice mock-ups, gallery sets, single prints, verticals, horizontals. And look at their banner. I mean, that is just like premium as all get out. It's just great. So anyway, we're going to break down exactly how to create prints like these and specifically the sales and marketing side of things. And on Etsy, that really comes down to mockups and presentation. So first and foremost, in order to create our own bestsellers, we have to look at what is selling, right? And the best way to do that is market research and look at Q4 best-selling art listings, okay? And you can get Everbee or other tools like this and pay some money, get a nice software, and that can definitely help save you time, speed things up, give you better quality. But there's actually a way to do this completely for free on Etsy. And I'm going to show you that right now. So some of you may already be aware of this, but this is the finding bestsellers trick on Etsy. So if I pull it back up here, let's just try to recreate one of their bestsellers, like the Santa print, right? So if I go to Etsy and I just search Santa print, let it load for a second, you will see some Santa prints, right? It usually includes popular nows all across the top, some bestsellers, right? You can see there's a whole bunch right here. But as we scroll down, like another bestseller, but then we start to get some that aren't bestsellers, like a couple of these, you might get confused, and like some of these only have a couple or zero monthly sales, right? More and more and more. But then we do get some popular nows, so it's kind of sporadic. It's kind of hard to do market research when you don't know exactly what you're looking at. And especially if you don't have Everbee, you can't really see this data. So here's the trick. You go back up to the top, you click Show Filters, you go to Etsy's Best, Star Seller, check that, okay? That's gonna add a URL parameter for is star seller equals true. And all we have to do is click up here, backspace, 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 and do best instead of star. And go ahead and hit enter. Then after that, we will get our preloaded list of only popular nows and bestsellers, okay? So that is a great way to kind of get rid of the fluff and finally start analyzing only best-selling listings. Because this is what we're looking for, right? Some really solid, high-quality prints that are actually selling right now. So let's go back up to the top here and just find one that is really crushing, like Lexington prints right here. This is one of their best prints, and if we kind of click through it, like simulate the click journey, we see this super clear premium mockup from the get-go, right? Really clear. The image is front and center. That's key, by the way, as you're creating your listings. Don't have too much stuff going on, or don't have the mockup be too small. And then if we're kind of going through the click journey, you click this. Very festive. This looks perfect right below this tree. There's literally a tree in the painting. Another tree, right? This Santa reading, nice lights. It's perfect. Like the lights look like they're lighting up the picture. It's just perfect. Above the mantle, and then a couple clear on shots, right? And then kind of another advertisement, and then it just kind of starts getting into their size charts and stuff, right? Which, by the way, having these at the end is a good idea. Rather than, sometimes it's nice to have them scattered throughout, but you want the click journey to be all about the art, right? Because you want to, this is sales and marketing right here. So anyway, long story short, like where do you get a mock-up like this, right? That's the question. And there's a lot of different ways to go about it. Some are easier than others, and that's what we're going to walk through in this video. So like I just said, mock-ups matter a ton. They are the sales and marketing for our listings, right? And that's exactly what I'm saying here. They are everything. Like we're not hopping on a sales call with our customers on Etsy. With e-commerce, it's all about presentation. You probably know this if you're searching on Amazon. So what the heck can we do to boost our sales and marketing on Etsy like this? Well, there are actually three options, and we're going to walk through all of them in this video. First and foremost, the kind of simple and obvious one that a lot of people follow is buying mockups on Etsy, okay? This is the most simple and straightforward. but it is kind of the most limited, although it is a little easier than some of the other options. So for example, let's say we wanted to get this mockup on Etsy, right? What would we do? Well, let's just go to another Etsy tab like this, just a random one. And I'm actually just going to search vertical Christmas frame mockup, right? It's fine that we had a little typo. And you can see, I mean, we're going to get a lot of options here. We can do that same bestsellers trick if we'd like. But if we just scroll through the options, I mean, there are a lot, right? Like a lot. Some are packs. I found packs to be okay. Usually if you get a single mockup, it's quite a bit better quality than just getting like a pack of 50, but sometimes that's not true. And anyway, like some of these are great, right? This is pretty cute, looks nice with the tree. Is it the most amazing mockup ever? No. But I mean, a lot of these are pretty solid. Again, like pretty good, right? Doesn't, you know, a lot of sellers make them with AI. This one doesn't look too AI-y. This one looks pretty good. Not bad, but like if you want 2 frames, right? So suddenly we're looking for just 1 frame. This one's pretty good. $3, right? Not bad. So anyway, we're going through here, but like it's kind of hard to find that exact mockup that we were looking for. Like one like this, right? Unless we start adding like tree or hand or something. Like the Etsy search is good, but it's not like, we kind of get that one. This one's similar, but it just looks a little weird. You know, that one looks a little more AI-y. So anyway, you can kind of see what I'm saying here. It's just a little bit more of a pain. This one's pretty good. This one's kind of a replication of that a little bit, but it's a little more blurry and just, yeah. So anyway, you can totally go ahead and go on Etsy and just spend a couple bucks to get a really nice mockup like this. Or you can go ahead and do steps 2 or 3 that we're going to cover. So option 2 is one that I really like a lot, and that is actually creating mockups from scratch. So we're not going to cover this end to end. That will be its own video. And in fact, there actually is a full training in the AI Art Sellers Collective for creating your own mockups. It's really in depth and a ton of sellers are using it right now. It's one of the most favorited videos in the group. And it just covers like mid-journey prompting, exactly how to create the AI mockups to make them look super realistic, better than a lot of the ones we just saw. And then create them in Photoshop so that they have the smart object and everything like that, and they can run through the automation. So you can check out more info with the link below. But this is a pretty good option. It just takes a little bit more skill, and you need to have Photoshop skills as well to get the art loaded in and the blend mode right and create the mask and stuff like that. So it's kind of like pick your poison. Do you want to pay a couple dollars, get a limited selection from Etsy, or go into the wild west, try to create one yourself, and then just, you know, hope you come up with a good one and hope it all ends up well in Photoshop? It is a pretty beneficial skill to learn Photoshop to get all that set up. But I will say there is one other option, and I spent quite a few, like dozens and dozens of hours creating this for you guys, and that is actually a bestsellers mockup pack for everyone on the premium plan in the AI Art Sellers Collective. And they're actually based on market research of bestsellers. Like for example, if we go back up to this guy right here, so here's sort of this nice like Lexington Prince mockup, and a ton of other sellers use this as well. I thought it looked really great. It's obviously high converting. And so what I wanted to do, if I go into the AI Art Sellers Collective community right here, by the way, this is what it looks like. Once you join, you have access to everything. So if you go into the classroom tab, you can actually go into this Q4 bestsellers mockup pack and just go ahead and click the link, and it'll send you right to Google Drive where all these mockups live, and you can just download them. And there's even a references page where you can see what they look like as images. So for example, if I go into verticals here, check this out. If I make these a little bit bigger, here's a wide variety of Christmas mockups that are already prepped and ready to go. And like, for example, we have one like this, right? Really nice, really clean. Doesn't look as AI-y as a lot of other mockups. And if we just scroll through them, like, yeah, I just try to make them as clean and simple as humanly possible. Just like really nice, soft shadows. Yeah, like meant to make you sales. So like I said, this is free with the premium or annual plan with the AI Art Sellers Collective. And by the way, you save 25% with that plan. So you essentially get a quarter back for every dollar compared to month. So yeah, like again, some of my best stuff lives here, and it'll all live on this premium plan going forward. So that's what I wanted to call out kind of as option 3. Feel free to check out the Create Your Own Mockups training if you do join, and that'll kind of walk through exactly how to create best-selling mockups as well. But if you just want to skip all that and just sort of get premium access to stuff like these, or maybe even other primaries, kind of just on day one with nice like placeholders for your logo and stuff like that, go ahead and join with the link below. But that is everything I wanted to cover in this video. I can't stress enough how important mockups are for selling on Etsy. It really is like sales and marketing all wrapped into one. So make sure you follow one of these 3 approaches to make sure everything is looking premium. Yeah, and it just looks appealing. And take note of what I said earlier in the video about the click journey. Like, you want to show off the art in the most appealing ways first and foremost. If you're hitting your customers with a info card or a size chart too early, it might ward them off, or they just get bored of your listing, right? It's like very delicate, the shopper's attention when they click on your listing. So you have to make sure it's just perfect, like perfectly curated click journey. So anyway, with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.